play starts with the ship out at sea being thrown around by a colossal storm. On this ship is the King of Naples, accompanied by his son Ferdinand and his friends Sebastian, Antonio, and Gonzalo. Suddenly, the boat begins to sink. Prospero has caused this storm with his magic powers, and these powers have ensured that the passengers are safe. Then Prospero turns to his daughter, Miranda, and tells her about their past. "12 years earlier, Prospero was the Duke of Milan, and Miranda was a princess. However, they were betrayed by his brother, Antonio, and the King of Naples, who sent Prospero and Miranda away on a boat, only to be washed up on a magical island. Prospero, since then, decided to learn powerful magic. He controls Ariel, a sprite, who was imprisoned by Sycorax, a powerful witch who once inhabited the island, and Caliban, the son of Sycorax. After telling his story, he puts Miranda to sleep as he has to talk to Ariel. Ariel explains he caused the storm, as instructed, and has separated the passengers onto different parts of the island. He has left the king's son, Ferdinand, by himself. Ariel then uses magic to lure Ferdinand to Prospero. When Miranda first sees him, the two fall instantly in love, and after Ferdinand proves himself by carrying logs for hours, they are to be married. Alonso, King of Naples, Sebastian, his brother, Antonio, Prospero's brother, and Gonzalo are stranded on another part of the island, and Alonso believes his son is dead. Ariel, invisible to the others, plays solemn music which sends everyone to sleep apart from Alonso, Antonio, and Sebastian. Alonso then falls asleep and asks the others to guard him. Antonio and Sebastian then make a plot to kill Alonso, as Sebastian will be next in line to rule. So they draw their swords and plan to kill Alonso and Gonzalo as they sleep. However, Ariel returns and awakens them both, to then see Antonio and Sebastian. They then pretend their swords are drawn because they heard a herd of lions. Meanwhile, on another part of the island, Caliban is collecting wood, as Prospero commanded him to. When Trinculo, the ship's jester, appears, Caliban hides under his cloak. Trinculo, when the storm starts again, decides to shelter under the cloak too. Stefano, the ship's butler, then arrives, drinking and singing. He thinks the cloak hides a monster with 4 legs and gives Caliban and Trinculo wine. Trinculo recognises Stefano and they greet each other. Caliban praises Stefano and calls him a god. They are all now drunk and Caliban persuades Stefano that he should kill Prospero and become lord of the island. They plot to kill Prospero during his afternoon nap and take his magical books. Ariel overhears the plan and plays mysterious music which the 3 drunks follow. As Alonso and his party search for Ferdinand, Prospero prepares an imaginary banquet for them. Ariel then appears as a harpy, a monster from Greek mythology, and accuses Alonso, Antonio, and Sebastian of being 3 men of sin. They are terrified by this vision and run away. Ariel also makes beautiful clothes appear to distract Caliban, Trinculo, and Stefano. As they admire the clothes, a noise of hunters is heard, and a pack of spirits dressed like hounds chase the plotters away. Prospero sends Ariel to fetch the king and his followers. Alonso, Antonio, and Sebastian can't believe that Prospero is alive. Prospero confronts each of the men in turn, reminds them of their sins, and then forgives them. Alonso is sorry for what he has done and reinstates Prospero as the Duke of Milan. Then Prospero reveals that Ferdinand is alive and engaged to Miranda. Ariel disappears to fetch the ship and magically repair it. He then brings in Caliban, Trinculo, and Stefano, wearing their stolen clothes. Prospero forgives Caliban, and with a final request of calm seas, he sets Ariel free. In his closing speech, Prospero says he is finished with magic and asks the audience for his own forgiveness and freedom. He then buries his books and breaks his staff. Finally, all of the characters sail away back to Naples, where Ferdinand and Miranda were to be married.